I'll point it out. You know, you can probably see stuff in there, but international medical clinics up there. That's where all of the houses, the clients that we're working with. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So you have that up there. But whenever we're dealing with, so we select something. We select the international medical clinics. We just got them signed up. So now we're going to the ad accounts right here. So it says ad accounts right here.
Right.
You click this once it's set up.
Right.
And from there, it actually goes to the ad manager. The business manager and the ads manager are two different things. So the business manager has all of their, it's pretty much the overview of everything. On the business manager, you can go to, like, if they have multiple pages, if they have multiple ad accounts, it's the overview of it. If you want to go to that particular ad manager, where we're setting up the creative and running ads for them, that's where you go to ad accounts right there. But so from there, as you can see, you have the setup right here. First setting is the campaign, which of course we know is talking about the goal of what we're going to be doing with the ads. Of course, it's all different types. They got lead gen, engagement.
So for this particular one, it'll be lead generation, right?
Yeah, this one, yeah. So this is lead gen. This goes, of course, with a freemium model. We're doing as far as, we just got them signed up and we're giving them 14 days free. So that's why I named it. Of course, makes sense. IMC International Medical Clinics lead gen free trial. So the next step, of course, would be the next tableau will be the ad set. That's when we go in and set things up.
Why is the ad sets important if I'm somebody that don't know?
Well, the reason why the ad set is important is because the ad set is important because it pretty much details who we're going after and talking about the audiences. The ad set pretty much is going over, so it's 4 different parts of the ad set, is most important. Of course, we have the location, the type of audience that we're going after. It can be either someone that may have seen the video before, or we have a custom email list, we import that. That's a part of the audiences. We have the location, which is next, where we're going to be displaying the ad. If you're doing we have somebody that's like e-commerce or something, where they're just trying to sell stuff, they may be international. So you gotta have different locations for that. The next part would be the targeting, as far as looking into people's different interests. That's what of course we know that's what makes Facebook powerful, is that you go based off of what people's interests are, versus 2.2 active billion users. You know the whole thing. So
right.
You can get real detail with that. That's the third part, and then the 4/5th part. You can sometimes you say it together. Is how much when it comes to your bidding, the ad costs, as well as the placements goes. So we all know that Facebook and Instagram pretty much Facebook owns Instagram. So when we're talking about placements, we are determining if we're going to be placing on Instagram stories, the Instagram feed. When it comes to Facebook, if it's going to be an ad that's displayed in the marketplace, all that's within the ad set. So the ad set is pretty much like what I call the nitty gritty. Right. Of just the overall campaign. It's like if your ad set is not on point, then you're not going to produce anything. Right.
Your ad set is your audience. Is your angles. Okay, I'm going here, right? I'm going to that target audience. Maybe this gender, right? Exactly. We're going to this interest. We're going to this placement / what we're going to spend, right? Exactly. And then your target audience. So the ad set is super important, right?
Yeah, I like the angle there. That's perfect because I was actually talking about e-commerce, and for instance, sometimes. Although we can it's all different types of places we can put the ad on the Facebook platform, but if you're doing lead gen, it probably wouldn't be as effective to put a lead gen ad in the marketplace where people are selling stuff. You may want to put an e-commerce ad in the marketplace, or like an instant article, somebody click on something. So that's all determined with the ad set. So of course, you think about e-commerce if you're selling products.
That's conversion,
right? You want to go conversions or. It depends on, again, how the because you may be wanting to sell something but also want to generate leads too.
Right. Like we ran that Botox ad for that particular company, Rapid Slim, for $179. So would that be like lead gen / conversion?
Yeah, it would be. Yeah, that's actually that's perfect. That's a perfect example. So yeah, it was that's like lead gen / because of course we getting them to be a part of their audience, part of their traffic.
Right.
As well, what they bring in, as well as trying to sell them something.
Right.
So,
and on the thank you page, I'm glad we're talking about it, because on the thank you page, we were going to put give them, hey, time is limited, opposed to giving them an OTO.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or saying this time is limited, hey, call now. That way, we leave it up to them to sell.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And we get the lead by default.
Right.
But anyways, right?
Yeah, that's exactly what it's for. And again, you're talking about different types of ads that based on what you like. Yeah, that would be. That's why we did the OTO that way. Is that we're not trying to really waste a lot of time, and it's different. You have different reasons why you want to do that. Right. Okay. So that's pretty much. So of course, the last part is you have the actual ad, the creative, right? So what the people are going to see. So again, you want to make sure that your creative is in lines with what the campaign, the ad set is for. So if you are doing, lead gen and you're trying to get, I guess, like inbound calls or something like that, you don't want to really display something to the people where it's going to give them a lot of time to think about it, or within your. Let's actually pull it up.
Yeah, let's look at the ad. Let's look at the ads. That's the creative. Let's take a look at that.
Pull it up. So yeah, over on this side, while you're of course while you're editing it and stuff, it has the creative of what's if it's an image that we uploaded, video that we created, this would be right here. You have the different. Let's see. Take a little bit of time to upload. Just edit that. Something else is coming. But let's scroll down real quick. So you have different aspects of it.
Right.
Right here, the text is where we put the copy. This is the sales language that we put there.
Talk about this one because it's translation, right?
Right. Yeah. So there's different ways that you can go about. I guess when it comes to the creative, based on again what the campaign is and also the ad set, you can have it where it's general, where if someone, say for instance, with languages, someone spoke Spanish, another person spoke English, and another person spoke Dutch, right? So for example, you can have, I guess it be in English, and then what happens is based on that person's settings, it will translate it for them. Or in this instance, because we know that the actual audience we're going after, what we can do is it gives us the opportunity to, of course, we gotta. Some things in the back end we had to take care of, saying, of course, non-discrimination, all that stuff.
Right.
But we use this and we translated it so it caters to that audience we know that we're going after. So we know we're going after people in the Latino community.
Right.
So that's the reason why we took the actual ad copy. Of course, it was in English, and we translated it so it can fit that audience.
Right. Exactly. So we know we're going after Hispanics, right? Without discriminating. That's our shit Trump said today. Yes. but still, we know we're not discriminating at all. But you have to stereotype when you're marketing, when you're advertising. Know who your audience is. Habla English, whatever. We're going after. The Spanish. Okay, Puerto Ricans, 27 to 45 years old. Okay, predominantly male. All right, but that's why our ad sets matter.
And the reason why, of course, too, is we know that with the type of client, where they're located is that 85 to 90% of that community in that space they all speak Spanish.
Right.
So it only makes sense that if most of the people in that area speak Spanish, and most of his clients they bring in our Spanish-speaking people, put the ad in Spanish.
Right. So international medical clinics. We're dealing with a podiatrist. He's a doctor. Mike has a previous relationship with him. We did a consultation. Target audience, demographic, psychographic, radius. Radius is what we're doing. That goes all into our ad set. So we ask the right questions so we can hit the right market. Okay. And then we get out there and we test it. And we have good imagery and good music and everything. So let's take a look at it.
Here's the story. And again, this is we just started this as an interview, but the luxury of
what's review for someone that's new. If the ad is in review, we already did the ad, but what?
So Facebook has a process that they want to make sure that things are in compliance and no one's doing anything malicious or no one's trying to be idiots, because you gotta think people do crazy stuff out here.
So reviewing Facebook is kind of making sure our shit's on point.
Making sure no one's has any porn up and anything crazy.
Right.
It happens, man. It happened to Periscope.
But in this litigious environment, they got to make sure that they're being represented and they're not being embarrassed or things like that. So
it goes through a review process. But once it goes into review, be it that we are on the back and we created it, we can go to pull up an example of it. So how to look.
So what you just hit now? You just hit post comments?
Yeah.
Oh, you went to the feed?
Yeah, I went to. It's different types, so you can have it where. Let me go back to it real quick. So based on the type of, what I'm doing here is I'm given the opportunity to show a preview of what it's going to look like when it's in the marketplace.
Right. So marketplace being the feeds.
Yeah, in the feed.
Okay.
Yeah, in the feeds.
Okay.
Exactly. So the way that you can send it, of course, you can do a share link.
Right.
So what's cool about this is with the share link, whether it be in review or whether it's live, what's going to happen, it's going to pop up. There it is. All this stuff copied. So you can directly invite people with this ad. So, if you, and it wouldn't be as, it wouldn't be the best to try to send it to 1 million people, of course. Right. But if you have someone in particular, like we want to show a preview to Doc before it actually, goes out there.
Right. So we want to share. We want to share it with the business owner, so that way he or she gets a view, or the company gets a view of a preview of what we're putting out in the marketplace. Just out of respect, you want to do that. So sometimes it can get real freaky. People want to go, do it over, comb their hair, shit like that. We've seen it all.
Put on different suits.
But yeah, we send that preview out. So right.
So yeah, that, and then you have the direct one where we can. I actually just pulled this one up, where it just shows you do Facebook posts with comments, where it shows it as a post, like how people will view it if they were to go to the direct page or click on the ad once it's coming up. And this is how it'll look.
The volume.
So, got the volume. So, or maybe the TV's not up. I don't know the TV volume.
Let me see.
The TV volume up?
Let me see. You got it.
Yeah.
Try to get more in front of the camera, right? I think you're in front of yours. I'm looking for the mine.
Oh yeah. I think let's see.
I'll try.
Oh, there you go. All right.
Are you here? But either way, if you take a look at it.
But yeah, so this is pretty much
we have some Spanish guitars going, but either way.
So, this is the it can translate it to English.
Yep.
So yeah.
We can say error right there. I am Dr. Columbus, opposed to Dr. Cologne.
This is part of the process. We go through refining it, make sure it's good. It has to be. You gotta change it.
That's why we look at it. That's why we look at it. That's why we review it, because we see, we check for misspelling, things like that. And we always review our work before we put it in the marketplace. But that's an easy fix.
Easy.
Right, you see that there? Boom. So it has both, right?
Yeah, so I just hit translation. And it said break the translation. That's a part of what they do to make sure they translate the stuff right. But see, we was able to translate it to English. Like based on, because my speaker settings is English.
Right.
So of course, if I seen this ad and I seen it, then I can translate. You see, I hit the button, translate this.
Right.
But again, because 95% of the people we're going after in that area speak Spanish, they understand this. We have a default in Spanish. So.
Yeah, let's look at the ad one more time. Let's let it run one more time if you can. Watch again, boom. It's a quick video. People know what they want. They can see right there. Free consultation, redeem your coupon. It's for, fungus, calluses. He's a podiatrist, Bunions. Right. Plantar fasciitis, hope I'm saying it right. But yeah, people get, and it's about getting the offer. It's the freemium model. We get free consultation. We're looking to get them in. The value of that can, range anywhere from like 110 to 175. But our goal is to drive traffic. Like Mike said, it was lead generation. You see the phone number there. Is that phone number accurate?
Yeah.
Oh, we probably.
Yeah. Okay. This is what. So when people, this is a lead form. So what people see, like when you go there and just leave it. Right. You can just put whatever in there. So this is what people see. This is the lead form. Once they click to get offer, it brings them to this page. And again, we have a translator, as you can see, in Spanish. So people. Jesus. We'll just. I don't know how you spell Jesus. Right. But yeah,
Jesus,
whoever.
Right.
Yeah, I know this is
right. So the lead form is what do they do? They put their full name in, their phone number, their email.
Their full name, their phone number where they can be contacted, and their email address. So I just put it.
Right. Right.
And then we hit next.
Right.
From there. So after we hit next, then of course we have terms and conditions to make sure Everyone knows what they're doing, you know. So whenever, and again, just as a heads up, when people are saying that for all my business owners, where they get leads coming in and then, you know, they call them and then they say, well, I didn't put this information in, or I don't know what's going on. And gave them, and look, it says it right here, it's a check. It says terms and conditions, by clicking this, you agree to send it. So they seen all this stuff, all right? So
they full of shit, right?
They full of shit. Okay, don't believe it. They didn't think you was going to contact them, that's what it is.
Right.
But this is the next check, so after that, you hit submit, boom. So then it has the, right here, this is where we put our OTO. It's in Spanish.
That's the thank you page. Gracias.
Right. It says thank you, you're all set. And then it says call now. What this translates to is to call now to book your introductory consultation right now. Right. So this is, and they have, of course, the button is in Spanish as well. It's translated.
Right.
And when they hit that, it shows the
the
number. So yeah. So that's pretty much, man. Like, you know, that's what we do. It seems pretty simple. And in fact, say it is simple, but it's just not easy. You know, you gotta have some skill and some understanding of how to actually produce leads, in which we have. You can go to our Instagram. We have testimonials to talk about the stuff. So, but yeah, this is an example of, you know, when we're going through the process of when it's just me and Ty, how we come together and we are organized on how we want to go about, you know, helping these guys get more traffic in their business. And so we go from not just only just discussing how to set things up on the back end, but then going straight from us connecting, building stuff to the creative, and then sending it out to the our clients who we're working with.
Right.
So yeah, that's pretty much
it's that simple. There's nothing more powerful in business if you're offering a service than a lead. So there it is. You know, that's the breakdown.
Are you not entertained? Is this not what you're here